Hey, thanks for clicking on the video. This is going to be another episode of Reforge Gaming News, and we're talking about Modern Warfare 2 reveal, why I think it's just PR, amongst other things going on right now with Call of Duty. If you like my channel and you've been supporting it for a while, don't forget all the great ways you can support the channel below with a membership, coffee, maybe you like my shirt. Use all those links in the description below. Make sure you're subscribed with the bell button and check your subscription feed in my YouTube channel if you ever don't see me live. We go live Monday through Friday doing these variety gaming talk shows. And I like to start with my breakdown, giving you my thoughts first before we jump into the discussion with the live audience. This is a Reforge update. Modern Warfare 2 reveal trailer has landed, and I feel like it's sort of just PR in light of everything that's been going on with the game up to this point. If you like these very quick updates, be sure to hit subscribe and the bell button so you don't miss my uploads, or check out Reforge Gaming where I stream this live on YouTube. So they did this short trailer announcement on Twitter. I've got it looping there. It loops pretty quickly because there's nothing really there other than the logo. I gotta say, it's actually a pretty cool logo. I really like it, but they're not really saying anything. They're just essentially announcing what we already knew was coming. There were some other things that got revealed through some other reports that I'll read to you this morning, but it really just feels like PR. And why am I saying that? There's a lot of various reasons, and first I want to just outline the ongoing bad PR for Call of Duty as a franchise and why they felt the need to do this. The poor reception of Vanguard was pretty much undeniable. Not a good look for your annual release to get ridiculed, criticized, and complained about to the degree that Vanguard did. There was also at the same time an almost universal dislike of the brand new map in Warzone and a call to go back to the other one. So all of this is sort of brewing on both sides of the fence for Call of Duty as a title, and then concern about Microsoft and the buyout. What does it mean for the future of the franchise with Microsoft purchasing Activision Blizzard? Is that going to create sort of exclusivity for Xbox and cause a lot of problems for everybody who loves game on Sony? I don't think so, but the concern is certainly there. Cheating continues to be a massive problem, as well as recent reports showing that they have lost 50 million players. In the grand scheme of things, that doesn't seem like that much, but 50 million players is quite a lot. According to PC Gamer, Call of Duty is bleeding players. Activision's first 2022 investor report published, and it showed that users across Call of Duty games plummeted throughout 2021 and into 2022. The series, which in 2021 reached 150 million monthly active users thanks to Call of Duty Warzone's massive popularity, has steadily lost 50 million players in a year. So the active users in a month has gone down. Now, that is normal to a degree. This doesn't mean the sky is falling, but that in the headlines isn't a good look. It's not a good look for your value. It's not a good look for your investors and people that are interested in your franchise and in your property. And that was something I feel like they're attempting to combat right now with this Modern Warfare 2 reveal. Anti-cheat desperation continues as well, as the cheaters just seem to be unstoppable within the game. According to Game Rant, the Ricochet anti-cheat progress report now states that the system will now feature a cloaking mechanism. This is where cheaters will no longer hear sounds or see other players, characters, and bullets during the game. However, legitimate players will be able to see the affected cheaters. This addition follows a similar approach to Ricochet's damage shield feature, which also gives players an advantage over cheaters in the game. This is extreme measures to handle the cheating problem that's been ongoing for Call of Duty, and I actually don't know if this is even going to help. It could make things worse, given how angry it could make cheaters. As opposed to just banning them, you're now sort of messing with them, which could motivate more cheating. This is also supposed to be the most advanced Call of Duty, according to Games Radar. On April 25th, Activision Blizzard posted its first quarter financial results for the 2022 fiscal year, and embedded in the financial results was an outline of the unannounced sequel of the 2019 Call of Duty Modern Warfare, which the post outlines is launching later this year. Not only that, but the financial results claim the sequel will be, quote, the most successful Call of Duty to date, and will be, quote, the most advanced experience in franchise history. There's also rumors and leaks that it's going to be next gen only, and this is how I believe they're using Modern Warfare 2. They want to right the ship, get the PR back where it needs to be, and get people excited for Call of Duty once again. Let me know what you think, what I believe, what I'm talking about here. Comment below, hit subscribe and the bell button, and I'll see you in the next video. And I'll see the rest of you right now. We got people watching on TikTok. Good to see you guys over there. Vanguard is trashed. And Little Boo and Shiesty says, I learned my lesson with Cold War. What do you guys think over here on YouTube? We appreciate you so much watching. Be sure you are on live chat. This is still from Friday. Don't worry. We have a discussion about larval tiers. I want to give you a guide, but I also want to give you my review of larval tiers and respecking in the game of Elden Ring, and we're going to be playing some Elden Ring, but we didn't want to ignore what we felt like was a pretty big story. We kind of ignored the ongoing bad PR for Call of Duty. We weren't really talking about it because we had this sense, creatures, like every time we blast one of these big properties for problems, they immediately come out with some big reveal and then everybody gets excited again. He's like, so we held off on talking about the player loss. We held off on talking about the anti-cheat. And then all of a sudden, they reveal this trailer, and it's hey, let's get excited about Call of Duty once again. So if you're on you're over there on TikTok, we already have almost 3,000 likes. You guys are crazy. Thank you for smashing that like button. Make sure and click follow over there if you want to catch my videos and streams. And if you're watching on YouTube, hit that subscribe button if you want to talk in chat, and smash the like button. We almost have our first 100 likes on YouTube. And don't forget all the great ways to support the channel. Coffee orders. We got a bunch of coffee orders yesterday. If you've never tried coffee with balanced acidity, you should definitely try out our coffee. That is not a sponsor. That's something that we do directly to you and ship to you. My wife and kiddos bag it up, ship it to you with thank you notes. You're basically supporting a small business when you do that. So thank you to everybody who supports the coffee. Membership incentives for the month. We're close to 500 members. We need like 30 to 40 more members, and then my wife has to play Elden Ring on a members-only stream. We are playing tonight. Madam and I will be playing the new Nintendo Switch sports game, having drinks and laughs. Friday night is now a members-only stream because my wife joins me. So if you've never done a membership over here, consider doing that. $5 a month gets you into all the extra goodies. Reforge Radio is promoting the premium roast. The best coffee you guys will ever drink, says Donovan. Thank you, Donovan. Practiced robber. Sven says, I think the new Modern Warfare 2 engine, the lack of integration with Warzone 2, all of this will be better for Call of Duty moving forward. Yeah, a lot of the information coming out about Modern Warfare 2 seems to indicate that they really want to move away from all of the problems with Modern Warfare. I'm sorry, with Warzone. They basically can't even find the problems. They're like, yeah, we don't even know what's causing a lot of these issues because of the fact that they've got all of these interwoven systems. It's like a super bloated game, basically. So, yeah, and I agree with what Eugene said. We had some suggestions this morning about making members-only streams available later, like a week or so later, a month or so later. We just don't think that that's a good idea. That really undercuts the value of being a member. It's like, well, you could just wait till the end of the month as a non-member and watch all those videos. It would also be really bad for the channel to suddenly take, like, really low-viewed videos and make them public, because then those metrics would kind of count against the channel. So that's not something that we would be doing. Basically, if you want to get members on YouTube, you've got to have membership-only videos, and they just kind of stay that way. I miss old school trash talk in Call of Duty lobbies. I don't. YouTube chat is a bunch of laughing 13-year-olds watching. Activision Blizzard is trending up. I wouldn't worry about them. I'm not worried at all. I'm telling you, this is just PR. I think this trailer, I don't even know if this was its intended release. It just felt slapped together. It's so short. It's nothing. Yo, good morning, Feed. I see you in the chat. It just doesn't feel like anything. I honestly don't know if this is desperation, if this is like a, you know, we got to kind of get our investors excited again. You know what I'm saying? It's like things were looking really bad for Call of Duty. It's like every time, yeah, punctual rhetoric. That's it, Derek. That it's, you know, every time I saw headlines, it was mostly negative. And then they trot out this line about how, like, Modern Warfare 2 is going to be the most advanced Call of Duty to date. And I'm like, okay, what is this? This sounds like PR fluff. They wanted to get ahead and confirm it's Modern Warfare 2. It's PR, perfectly refutable. There you go. The OG Modern Warfare 2 is the best multiplayer shooter of all time, says Dalton. That's why they won't remaster it, as it would kill any Call of Duty release near it. I don't know if that's... I don't know. I wonder how much nostalgia is driving that. I'm not saying that it wasn't a great game, but to me, I'm just not sure. I'm not really sure if that's accurate, that like it was that good of a game. I'm not saying it was not good. There were elements of World at War that was that I thought was better. There was all kind of stuff I thought that they didn't necessarily get right in Modern Warfare. Rose-tinted glasses. Yeah, for me, Modern Warfare 2 was a great game, but I think sometimes people look back on it and feel like it was like God's gift to gaming, and it was like, to date, it was the greatest shooter you could play. To date, it certainly was the greatest shooter you could play. But at the same time, there were elements that I just thought, needed to be thought through. The map design, kill streaks, Modern Warfare 2 had too many gimmicks. Yeah, you had like... chopper gunner would show up. Somebody would almost always get a nuke as long as they had that chopper gunner. It's like as soon as you heard that from the chopper gunner, it's like, well, somebody's getting a nuke. Can we get in live stream chat on Discord? You did the wrong command. Lockdown end. LOL, sorry. There we go. Sorry, Discord. Well, I need my barrier to get my back when I make those dumb mistakes. That is ridiculous. What's good there, Lono and everybody? What's good, Khaled? Lewis says they're going to let Overwatch 2 get its time in the sun, and then the Call of Duty PR machine will churn hard. Oh, Modern Warfare 2 is significantly better than Modern Warfare 3. You're not going to get any debate from me. I don't think you're going to get a debate from anybody in the community about that. The Modern Warfare 2 reveal, the Modern Warfare 2 trailer, it's like, this is exactly what they want. They want it pulling at everybody's heartstrings. They want everybody saying the same thing, like, oh man, I remember that game. You don't even have to be a COD head. You don't even have to be a Call of Duty fan. Everybody remembers and knows about Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. MW2 just gets the doll treatment because of Ghosts and a few after it. I do think it's fair to say that Modern Warfare 2 is where they peaked. I don't think there's anything wrong with saying that. Prior to Warzone, I don't think anybody would dispute that the best, most popular, most favored of the bunch was Modern Warfare 2. Like, nobody would dispute that, I don't think. You'd have a hard time finding Call of Duty fans that would pick another one. Now, they might go back further, or they might go forward past. There's a lot of people that say Black Ops 2, but Black Ops 2 was appealing to people because it basically helped people win with lag compensation and an over-realized form of skill-based matchmaking. I can't look at that game and even want to touch it. Black Ops 2 was freaking awful. It truly was awful. Yeah, World at War, like I said, some people might go back further and pick World at War, but at the same time, World at War was so before its time. There were elements of World at War that needed to be more polished. Modern Warfare was the blood of Call of Duty series, the Modern Warfare timeline. Right. Kyle thinks Black Ops 1 was better than Black Ops 2. All right, we're going to make you guys pick. Let's favorite Call of Duty title. We're going to do a poll. Favorite Call of Duty title. All right. We're going to start with World at War. No, we're going to start with Modern Warfare, the original, you knuckleheads. And then we're going to do World at War. And then we're going to do Modern Warfare 2. And then we're going to do Black Ops. I think those are the four you got to pick from. The first Modern Warfare, World at War, Modern Warfare 2, or Black Ops. I can only put 4 options on the poll, so don't give me any grief, okay? All right? So Black Ops is there. Whether you liked 1 or 2, you can pick that one. I'm just putting Black Ops as like a generic answer on there. World at War, says Grizzly Johnson on TikTok. And you're making us pick our favorite nephew when all of us have ADHD and haven't taken Addy. I like them all. Call of Duty 4 to Black Ops 2 is considered the golden era of Call of Duty. Yeah, I mean, I think a lot of people feel that they peaked with Modern Warfare 2, though. A lot of us that loved Modern Warfare 1 and 2, and even Modern Warfare 3, I think a lot of us liked more than Black Ops. The Black Ops franchise, the Black Ops series, had amazing campaigns. Like, you're never going to get disagreement with me on that. Like, the campaigns in Black Ops 1 and 2 were phenomenal, but the multiplayer, I think, was severely flawed. I think multiplayer was severely flawed in Black Ops 1 and 2. It was way, way harsher forms of skill-based matchmaking. So if you want, me and my buddies would go on win streaks all the time. In Black Ops 1 and 2, it was absolute misery. It was misery if you were a good team. It was not fun. And the other thing was just the lag compensation. There were people with guides during Black Ops 1 and 2 that showed you how to get on the good end of lag compensation. They were basically like, here is how you essentially give yourself just enough lag to be Godzilla on the map. There were literal guides on how to abuse the lag compensation in Black Ops 1 and 2. It was awful. Black Ops 3 is where zombies peak, says Matty Jarvis. The FAMAS in Black Ops 1 was crazy. I remember using the FAMAS in Black Ops 1 in hardcore mode. It was unbelievable. You could just like nick somebody in the arm. Like I would just spray like blip, and because it was a burst fire, and you would just spray. And if one bullet hit them, they were dead. It was ridiculous. Hardcore. We would play hardcore headquarters. It was absolutely absurd. You just kind of go into the room, do a little bit of a spray. My favorite thing in Black Ops 1 was Flak Jacket, because if you played headquarters, there was nothing worse than getting on the actual headquarters and getting spammed with grenades and noob tubes, and Flak Jacket made all the difference in the world. What would happen is they would throw their grenades in, or they would shoot their noob tube in, and they would get hit markers. And they would think that you were dead. And they would come running in and get totally taken by surprise that somebody was still alive and laying on the headquarters. Because they were just accustomed to hearing the sound, the little pip sound. Like, pip. It was like, oh, I got him. And then they'd come running in and you'd still be alive. Flak Jacket was quite literally, yeah, Flak Jacket Pro made you immune to fire. Oh my gosh. Flak Jacket was the best thing in Black Ops 1. And we hated Black Ops 1, but we loved the Flak Jacket. G3 was a fun weapon in the Commando. Going back to Modern Warfare 3, says Grubby, it's not too bad, but that's probably the cost of crappy Call of Duties we've had recently. Yeah, Modern Warfare 3 wasn't terrible, but again, that was because of a lot of people felt that Black Ops 1, 2, and Ghost was rough, right? Nice setup, though. Hey, thank you. If you're watching on TikTok, I know there's not a lot of streams over here at this caliber of, like, microphone and studio and everything. We do a gaming talk show Monday through Friday. Same to everybody on YouTube. If you're enjoying the show, hit subscribe. That way you can be here. I am a safe-for-work broadcaster. It's basically like video game radio. You can throw me on in the background. Those of you that have been following or sub for a while, if I'm ever not in your recommended feed, check your subscription feed and check my channel. We are live Monday through Friday every day, multiple shows a day, so make sure and check those locations for us. Rhett Mitchell on TikTok says, hi, hello, welcome. We are talking, for those of you that don't know, we are talking about the Modern Warfare 2 reveal, and I think it is just PR. The bad PR recently for Call of Duty, losing 50 million players, ongoing problems with anti-cheat, everybody dislikes Vanguard, everybody dislikes the new Warzone map. This reveal leak, whatever you want to call it, this reveal, this really short trailer, it feels like PR. That's what I have been saying this morning, and now we're all reminiscing about the various Call of Duties that we liked the most. Thanks for using the coffee command, ganks. If you guys have never ordered our coffee, give it a try. I actually liked Call of Duty Ghosts from launch. Why? Why did you like Ghosts? Oh my word. It was so bad. I remember we did the clan wars during Ghosts, and it was awful. Is the Call of Duty franchise tied to the Battlefield franchise, says Rhett Mitchell. No, they're completely separate franchises. Call of Duty has been a more long-standing franchise, is more of like a stripped-down arena 6v6 shooter, and now it's not that, right, with the Battle Royale. Battlefield sort of descended on the scene with large-scale fights with vehicles and more objectively based fights, squads, destructible environments. They're very, very different. Black Ops is the best hands down, says Baker. I think Black Ops 1 has the most memorable story. For me, I think Black Ops 1 has the most memorable story. Everybody jokes about the numbers. The numbers, Mason, and the twist at the end was so good. Like Fortnite? Well, no, Fortnite's a Battle Royale only. Fortnite doesn't really do stripped-down arena shooter. Battlefield's not really like anything that's out there, truth be told. I think Battlefield's technically older than Call of Duty. I don't think that's possible, homie. The first Call of Duty came out before Battlefield, I'm fairly certain, did it not? First Call of Duty came out on PC well before the first Battlefield. Isn't the first Battlefield Battlefield 9? What's the first Battlefield? Is it 1942? I felt the campaign for Ghost was amazing, and I wanted Ghost 2, and then Clan Wars, we had 3 to 4 teams outslay. Maybe my rose tint comes in with Ghosts. Battlefield was the first release was 1942, was September of 2002. The first Call of Duty has got to predate that. Call of Duty original release. The original released, is this true? Call of Duty, the first-person shooter video game based on ID Tech 3, was released October 29 of 2003. Holy frick, you're right. Battlefield 1942 predates Call of Duty by a year. I would have lost that on Jeopardy. I would have 100% lost all my money on Jeopardy. I'd have been like, no, Call of Duty comes first. I guarantee you I'd have lost. More like Blood Hunt? No, they're trying to be like Warzone? Fortnite stole the sliding from Warzone? I don't think Fortnite stole the sliding from Warzone. I think Fortnite is taking from everybody. I think Fortnite's basically like, hey, if there's a good idea out there, we're going to take it, right? If you're tuning in, we're discussing Modern Warfare 2, the reveal. I think it's PR. I think they're trying to fix their PR problem with losing players in Vanguard and Warzone's map and just the anti-cheat. There's a lot of issues going on. We appreciate you guys tuning in and contributing to the conversation. Well, yeah, Medal of Honor predates them both. That's true. Medal of Honor came out in 2000. I felt like Call of Duty came out before. That can't be right. The first Call of Duty coming out in 2003 cannot be right. There's no way. My dad played Call of Duty on the computer. I moved away in 2002. Are we sure that's the right date for on PC? That doesn't feel right. I moved away in 2002. I remember watching my dad play Call of Duty on the PC. The internet is not wrong. My memory must be wrong. I must have gone home from college and my dad was playing it. I remember us talking about getting shot at through the fence, and it was the Mandela effect. I don't think it's the Mandela effect. I must have been home on a break and saw my dad playing it, and we talked about it. Because I'm telling you right now, that game changed things. No, I remember playing Call of Duty 2 with mods on the computer. When did Call of Duty 2 come out? Call of Duty 2 release. Or did we play that in the Bachelor Pad? We must have played that in the Bachelor Pad. Call of Duty 2 came out in 2005. I remember playing modded CTF servers with my brother in Call of Duty 2. You got like a red dot crosshair, and they had you started with certain guns and armor or something. It was awesome because my brother and I were fans of Quake 3 Rocket Arena. Thank you, Grizzly Johnson on TikTok, for telling me 2005. Right, we loved Quake 3 Rocket Arena, so the idea of having a Call of Duty modded CTF server was amazing because we played modded CTF servers in Unreal Tournament. We loved Instagib, and we loved Onslaught in Unreal Tournament, the PvE blended with PvP. We absolutely loved that. So when there was those modded servers for Call of Duty, my memory's all jacked up. I'm telling you, I'd have lost that bet. I'd have been like, no way, dude. I remember playing Call of Duty on my computer with my brother and my dad and stuff. Call of Duty 2 was a 360 launch title, but Call of Duty existed before then. Unreal Tournament, better than Quake. You watch your dadgum mouth, Jeff. You don't ever speak like that about Daddy Quake, boy. You better watch your mouth. You watch your mouth, Jeffrey. What's your thoughts on the Street Fighter skin in Fortnite? My producer always says that nothing is sacred. If something is cool, it will end up in Fortnite. I think he's right. I think one day the Pope himself will be in Fortnite, okay? You'll be able to run around as the Pope. No offense to any Catholics, if that's sacrilegious or blasphemous, but like nothing is sacred. Good morning and love in the dark roast. Cat a cup this morning. Oh, thank you, Creed. If you guys have never tried out our coffee, you can go to ragelessroast.com or use the coffee command in chat or the coffee link in the description below on YouTube. If you've never tried coffee before with balanced acidity, give ours a try. Balanced acidity makes a huge difference in how just so smooth it is. So check it out. They're planning on having a Sonic skin. Oh, I believe it. I called that a long time ago with PlayStation property. I said, why is PlayStation not working with Fortnite? Can you imagine a Kratos skin? Can you imagine an Aloy skin? And here we are. Doom is superior. I'm not going to fight you on Doom being better than Quake. I won't fight you on that, but you got to have some respect in your mouth for Quake. Quake 3 Arena. You got to have some respect for Quake. You can't be talking about Unreal Tournament being better than Quake. You better slow down. You better slow down if you're talking about Daddy Doom or Daddy Quake. Those are the daddies of shooters. And the granddaddy is Wolfenstein. So just everybody slow down before you start talking out of turn, right? My fiance said it's hers now. Oh, she likes it that much, Creed? Hey, that's great. If both of you drink it, you got to order it more often. Doom didn't have multiplayer. Unreal Tournament was way better than Quake. No, first Quake, maybe. Unreal Tournament was being better than the first Quake. I'll give you that. But Unreal Tournament was not better than Quake 3 Arena. Are you freaking kidding me? Quake 3 Arena was God. Like, that was the God of playing arena shooters. Get the frick out of here. You better watch what you say. I honestly feel like OG Modern Warfare 2 always felt like when everyone is a Ghostbuster, it's a Godbuster, it's a level playing field. Yeah, the biggest problem with World at War was everybody had to run stopping power because everybody ran Juggernaut. Like, they created a really stupid automatic meta is what I'll call it. Call of Duty World at War had like an automatic meta. You had to run stopping power because every jackwagon was going to run Juggernaut and Last Stand or whatever the frick it was called. One of the absolute worst perks ever to be put in Call of Duty was Last Stand. Or whatever it's called. I don't know what it was called. Where like you died and like you're on the ground. Yo, I made it. Yo, thanks for being here. We appreciate a strong turnout on Friday. Hey, it's still From Friday, okay? You From Friday fans, you From Software fans, don't worry. We haven't forgot about you. We have a planned discussion about larval tiers. We have planned gameplay. Don't worry. Make sure and smash that like button, though, if you're enjoying the conversation here on YouTube. Let's set our sights on 200 likes. Let's go to the next milestone. We've got 5,000 likes on TikTok. You guys are nuts. Thanks for the support over there as well. Modern Warfare 2 to Black Ops 2 was the peak of Call of Duty. Second worst, you're forgetting Martyrdom. Martyrdom just required you to play with more discipline. Juggernaut and Last Stand were literally like play flow disrupting. Time to kill disrupting. I will literally take Martyrdom before I would have to fight against Juggernaut and Last Stand because that actually changes TTK. The minute you fiddle with time to kill, I want to punch you in the mouth. I'm like, what are you doing? Because you're like, got him, got him, what's going on? Oh, I'm dead. Like, no. You cannot fiddle with time to kill. Time to kill is sacred, okay? You can't fiddle with it. And Juggernaut and Last Stand mess with TTK in a horrible way. Rumors are that Last Stand is in Modern Warfare 2. Oh, golly. I mean, just punch, like I said, just punch me in the mouth, dude. It's horrible. It's absolutely horrible to have to deal with that. It completely throws everything off. I can't stand it. Martyrdom was not that bad. Martyrdom was totally palatable. You could deal with martyrdom. Was it a nuisance and was it annoying? Sure. But all you had to do was play a little bit more discipline. Get a kill, ding, ding, to ding, ding. Just wait, boom, and then go. It's Quiet Shy's birthday. Can we get some happy birthdays in the chat for Quiet Shy? Quiet Shy. Quiet Shy woman. I'm kidding. I'm totally kidding. She dropped the girl because I don't know. I think she's as old as me now, so she's like, it doesn't make any sense to be called a girl. I get that, by the way. I'm in the South and they call us boys. I remember the first time that happened to me at college. This girl. See, I'm doing it. See, girl doesn't sound like I'm aging you though, right? She was like, okay, boys. I'm like, boys? Who the frick are you talking to? What do you mean, boys? Oh, for goodness sake, she said. I'm elderly. She's definitely not a girl anymore. She said, oh, for goodness sakes. Oh, for goodness sakes. I'm baking a pie right now, and I'm reading Jane Eyre, okay? For goodness sakes. You can't call me girl anymore. Oh, man. Oh, it was funny. She's a longtime supporter, so I'm allowed to make the joke about Jane Eyre and baking a pie, okay? Don't come at me with any dumb accusations. I've had enough false accusations for the rest of my dadgum life. Happy birthday, Happy Shy. Quiet Shy. Happy Shy. Grizzly Johnson says, HB Shy. Happy birthday, Shy, on TikTok. Thank you. Back to the discussion. Hey, we want to know what you think. If you're new and you're just tuning in, check out that poll at the top of the chat. Favorite Call of Duty title, Modern Warfare, World at War, Modern Warfare 2, or Black Ops. Modern Warfare 2 is currently winning, and make sure and vote up there. 241 votes. If you haven't hit subscribe yet, do so. If you want to talk in my chat, subscribing is free, and we need 40 more likes for 200 likes. Let's get the likes going on YouTube. You guys are slacking over here, man. TikTok's crushing you. I got 6,000 likes over there. They can keep liking, by the way. It's not really fair. Sean putting some emotes in chat over there. Thank you very much. Modern Warfare 2 will probably take the cake on the poll. Oh, I think so. Today, I love hearing like favorite weapon, favorite Call of Duty, but my main argument at the beginning, at the show's open, is that this Modern Warfare 2 reveal is just PR, man. Like, it's nothing. It's just this couple second little video, and it's because of all the bad PR they've had lately. They've had really, really bad PR leading up to this. Call of Duty anti-cheat. Call of Duty Vanguard was just absolutely shredded by the community. Call of Duty Warzone, the map, whatever they want, everybody wants to go back to Verdansk, Caldera, almost universally disliked. 14 months from Ganks, double the dipping. Happy Friday. Thanks for doing a membership, Ganks. Guys, don't forget that tonight, Friday night, is a members-only stream with my wife, and we will be playing the brand new Switch sports game and drink. Oh my gosh, it's going to be hysterical. I'm going to try and crush her to dust in every game. It's going to be great. I'll probably lose a lot. I disagree on that, says Sven. They do this every year, and they tease out the title before the actual reveal in about a month. I mean, let's not forget the Activision lawsuit, says Lewis. Yeah, don't forget about the Activision lawsuit. Don't forget about the fact that Microsoft is buying Blizzard Activision. OnlyFans stream? No, sir. Modern Warfare 2019 is the highest selling Call of Duty ever. Is that true? Creed says, it's so fair. I thought they were going to every other year. It starts next year, Creed. That's next year. This is the last annual release that they're going to do. Last annual release. I agree with Sven. So you don't think this has anything to do with the bad PR that's been going on right now? It seems so early, so premature. I expected summer to be the big push. Or maybe they're doing this now because they don't want to get drowned in the summer. Like, they'll do stuff in the summer for sure. Summer's going to be huge for gaming marketing, for sure. Not at all. So you think this is 100% planned, pure thing. I can play all the Call of Duty maps in VR. I don't need Call of Duty. You and your frickin' VR obsession, Butters. Of all people, you actually are one who needs to touch grass. Get out of VR for a little bit, man. You gotta breathe the free air, as Gandalf says. Black Ops 2 had the most fun, and Modern Warfare 2 was plagued by cheaters and people who would boost. I mean, do you think it's time Call of Duty goes full free to play? Oh, no. Their investors, their shareholders wouldn't let them do that. Do you have any idea how much money Call of Duty makes with its annual release when you actually have to buy the dadgum game? Are you kidding me? That is so much money. Their duty to their shareholders, they would get absolutely I don't even know if they'd let them do it. Well, you can't do that. What do you mean? You got to charge for the annual release. You make Warzone free because Warzone's Battle Royale and you're trying to compete on the Battle Royale landscape, but an actual full release of a game? No, you charge money for that. I think they dropped this logo to pull at the heartstrings instead of people realizing they just gave Bobby a literal ton of money yesterday. Yeah. Is anybody considering that? Anybody considering that the shareholders basically approved the buyout from Microsoft, which means big bad Bobby Kotick just got a ton of money, and they're like, well, we don't want anybody really talking about that. Like, think about what this trailer has done to the news cycle and tell me this isn't PR. Seriously. Look me straight-faced and be like, well, the shareholders just approved the buyout. Let's flood the internet with a trailer that's going to make everybody lose their dadgum minds. Like, get Modern Warfare 2 trending. Get a trailer on YouTube that'll get millions of views. Come on, man. Right on the heels of the shareholders approving the buyout. And I'm supposed to believe this isn't PR motivated. The frick out of here. Of course it's PR motivated. There is so much bad surrounding the brand right now. So much bad. This is armor, brother. And all of it is. Call of Duty still has to be approved by the FTC, European Union, and Chinese government. What do you mean Call of Duty has to be approved? You mean the buyout of Activision Blizzard? Nose drive me crazy. Flood the internet with Overwatch 2, Modern Warfare 2, and the WoW expansion. That's right. Blizzard Activision doing full court press to hide the fact that they just successfully agreed to be bought out, which means the big bad devil Bobby Kotick is getting a ton of money. That's going to sit real sour in everybody's belly. Ain't going to sit sour when we're all like, oh, Modern Warfare 2 and Overwatch 2. And a World of Warcraft expansion. Yeah, good morning, Grizzly. Top selling game every year. Creed says, good morning. Hope you're doing good. Oh, you guys are talking to each other over there on the talk. That's okay. They planned that like Herd did with the hit piece on... Well, why are we pulling that into the chat right now, Omega? Come on. Come on. 22.6 million. If you're just tuning in, we're talking about the Modern Warfare 2 reveal. The very, very short Modern Warfare 2 trailer that hit... Twitter, and I think it's all PR. I think the fact that the buyout's going through, I think the fact that they've had a lot of bad PR lately is 100% related. They did the same thing with Vanguard last year. Tease ahead of the full reveal. It's nothing new. Okay. How far apart was the tease? Look at the... Okay, let's really analyze this. Sven. Let's look at the dates there. Look at the dates. On August the 16th, they announce a worldwide reveal 3 days later. What do you got on Modern Warfare 2, huh? What do you got? You got nothing. You have a logo and some green lightning bolts. That's all you got. There's nothing. They're not doing anything. I guarantee you. I'll put money on the table right now. I guarantee you that their reveal is in the summer. This is way ahead of schedule. This feels way ahead of schedule in comparison to what they did with Vanguard. They didn't announce the reveal for Modern Warfare 2 yet. They did the teaser for Vanguard while announcing the reveal. Did they not? What you just showed me, is that tweet when they first revealed it? 106 minutes after paying a lightning rod in their leadership, 22 million. Yeah, 106 minutes after Bobby Kotick gets approved to get 22 million, this trailer gets shoved out, and you want me to believe it's not PR. Come on! What's your opinion on the Activision Insight? I'm not sure what that is. Lono, I agree the dates are so close that you can't say they're not related, but this is normal for Call of Duty to tease and then later review. Okay, I'm not saying it's not normal to tease and reveal later. Listen to what I'm saying. They're doing it so close together, it's undeniable. PR for who? For the brand of Call of Duty. You don't think the brand of Call of Duty is intrinsically linked to the PR of Blizzard Activision? As soon as Microsoft started talking about buying Blizzard Activision, what was one of the lead headlines? Questions about Call of Duty exclusivity. That was like the lead question and inquiry from the public. Well, what are you going to do with Call of Duty? It's like their big. It's like their biggest. It's like one of their biggest franchises under their umbrella. They changed Blizzard to Insight. Oh, they're dropping it. They're dropping the name. Isn't that them celebrating Bobby is out? Yeah. He's really gonna lick his wounds getting ousted for $22 million. Imagine being a scumbag and getting bought out for 22 mil. That ain't bad. That ain't a bad deal, bro. You know, be a terrible human being, and then another company comes along and is like, hey, your company is in a shambles, we'll buy you, and we want you to leave, and we're going to pay you $22 million to walk out the front door. Like, be a terrible sales rep. Cuss out the customers, be rude to your manager, just be reprehensible. And they're like, listen, we want you to quit, and we're going to pay you $10,000 to walk out the front door. That ain't bad for a part-time job. 10 grand to leave? Thanks. Signing bonus? How about a firing bonus? That sounds pretty good. Where do I apply? Right. And while they're handing him 22 mil, they're like, oh yeah, just so everybody knows, here's the next Call of Duty. Oh, I didn't turn the lights on behind the disc plates. It looks a little different, doesn't it? What did he do terrible? What did he not do? This man looked the other way on all kinds of stuff. If you're going to pretend... Listen, I'm not going to list off the accusations because I don't think anything was necessarily substantiated. I mean, Eugene can educate me on this. I think he followed it more closely than me. And as a lawyer, he might be more equipped to answer this if they actually proved any of the claims against him. But it was definitively proved. Last I researched, it was definitively proved that he looked the other way for everything going on. And you're going to pay him 22 mil to leave. It actually looks kind of dope without the lights. It does look kind of dope. It's not quite as extreme. What we probably need to do is this. We need to change that one to red. There we go. Yeah. We're getting dark today. It's evil. We're in hell. I'm just kidding. I can be terrible for free, but for 22 million, I can be more terrible. There was a Cosby suite. Here's 22 million. What was going on? I'm asking because I legitimately do not know. Oh gosh, Seamus, you've been living under a gaming rock. They just rampant misconduct at the company. Just an actual formal investigation because of how bad it got. You know what I mean? And I applaud formal investigation. What are the topics today? We are currently talking about how the Modern Warfare 2 trailer is just PR related to essentially on the same day that this guy is going to get 22 million and the gaming community doesn't like him. Let's say all of the claims against him are wrong. Let's say every claim against him is wrong. Okay, it's all wrong, it's all false, he's totally innocent. Well, in general, the gaming community doesn't think so. So the gaming community thinks he's trash, and if the gaming community thinks you're trash, well, then that's going to be a dictation of what happens to you, to a certain degree. That doesn't make it right, I'm just saying, they're playing the angles. They're 100% playing the angles. No doubt in my mind. It was like, this isn't going to go over very well. That doorbell, I need these people's contact info. Is this the doorbell? All right, I'm going to put this song on loop. I'm just kidding, I'll skip it. Someone's at the door. Bing, bong. I love that means you have like the most cliche old school sitcom sound file doorbell. You know what I mean? Whose doorbell sounds like that in 2022? Our doorbell is literally the Alexa. Someone's at the door. Boop, boop. It's like, oh, okay. You literally have like the old school, like, bong, bong. Where do you live on the set of Family Matters? Like, where do you live? Oh, golly. Oh, man. Oh, no, we're buffering on talk. I don't know what happened. Buffering on TikTok. What a terrible freeze that is. That's terrible. That's truly awful. Y'all got doors? I have a ding-dong one. I have a gong. It doesn't make me hate that any less. Oh, your doorbell is your phone. Okay. Well, you make it sound like you think your doorbell is ringing. I don't know. My doorbell plays La Cucaracha. I would not have guessed that. I would not. I would assume that your doorbell would have been Onward Christian Soldier. Stop. No more jokes like that today. That's on me. That one's on me. That's on me, but we're not doing that. We're moving on. We're moving on. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, and we want to know which is your favorite Call of Duty. Oh, Seamus. That's for yesterday, Seamus. That's for yesterday, you frickin' punk. Anyway, I want to know what's your favorite Call of Duty. Vote at the top of the chat. Was Eugene at least here to enjoy that? Dadgummit, that was fricking solid gold brick. That was so good. I have 3 dogs that start barking. That's how I know someone has arrived. He's just taking it in stride. Whatever. Favorite Call of Duty title. Modern Warfare 2 is winning the vote. Modern Warfare and Black Ops are behind it in the 20s, and then World at War with 8%. I actually thought World at War was going to be a stronger contender in the vote, honestly. I'm kind of surprised. I think there's a bunch of young bloods in the chat that don't know anything about Call of Duty. You know what I mean? I'm just kidding. I don't know, man. I think a lot of you young bloods didn't play World at War, you know? You cut your teeth in MW2 and Black Ops, you know. You don't know. You don't know about no dogs. You know nothing about that. I voted World at War. You did. World at War was mid. NBC, you're mid. I'm just kidding. It was I thought it was pretty good. World at War leveling system was duty. I don't remember the leveling system. I just remember you could get dogs and they had that plate gun. You know, you'd put the plate on top and smack it. That gun was actually really, really good. Man, I tell you, the latency with TikTok is crazy fast. Point, and then seconds later, wow, that is almost instantaneous. Holy moly. Grizzly Johnson says there'll be a Modern Warfare 2 reveal next month. How's the growth on YouTube coming? Saw you're at 14K. Yeah, we hit 14K subs on YouTube. Yeah, the DP28, the dinner plate. That's right. That's right, man. Dinner plate. Dinner plate 28, baby. Serving up hot freshness. Serving up hot, fresh death. It was amazing. I never played Call of Duty. I'm just here to support our people. I hate you, Barrier. I actually... Yeah, I can see that, Barrier, with your pink avatar. We're going to get in so much trouble. It's only a matter of time. Just prepare for Cancel 2.0. It's going to happen. When hackers would just spam the K9 unit in World at War... Do you remember before they patched dogs? You're OG if you remember this. There was a time where Call of Duty, World at War, you could get dogs, and the dogs would get you more dogs. Did you get to play during that era? Unbelievable. Are we going to watch the video or not? There's nothing to watch. I showed it in the beginning. It's just the logo. There's nothing to see. There was a time where you could literally get dogs, lay down and hide, and get another round of dogs. I remember the first time it happened. Just once with sound? No, I'm not playing it with sound. I'm not giving them the opportunity to get us. No way. To be fair, it is a cool logo. That era was so broken. Who let the dogs out? I will never forget. I was laying down. There was that map where, like, you started at one end and there were bunkers in the middle, and then you went to the other side. It was a real narrow map. And I remember I was laying on these stairs, and I called in my dogs, and all of a sudden, I got another kill streak, and I was like, say what? I said, huh? And I got another kill streak, and I was like, what is happening? And then I got dogs again. I was like, I was like, okay. Hit it again. Let's run it again, boys. Let's see how it goes. Oh, man, it was funny. Good morning, Heavy Metal Mama. How are you? Dogs were OP back then. They were very OP back then, man. Very OP. It's the opening of every game. I know. I don't want to play it. Dogs should never come back to Call of Duty, says Robert. Butter says you could get a chopper gunner, take an L, and then call the chopper gunner to get you another chopper gunner in Modern Warfare 2. They patched that as well. I remember that, Butters. I remember. Because basically, every time you heard chopper gunner, you knew a nuke was likely. You're like, you got to find him, find him. You got to find the guy with the chopper gunner. Held on to them till I died. Use the kill streaks to get kill streaks. Oh, yeah, that's next level. That's next level. You're playing three-dimensional chess. You're playing three-dimensional chess, man. If you're doing that in Call of Duty. Really. That's extreme. If you guys are enjoying this video, make sure and smash that like button and hit subscribe. If you've never been here before, I do a video game talk show like this Monday through Friday, multiple shows a day actually, and this is our first show of the day. So make sure if you're subscribed and you haven't been seeing my streams, hit the sub button, but check your subscription feed and my channel every day of the week if you don't see me live. We're very, very faithful. I am safe for work, so you can subscribe in confidence, and we appreciate you guys hanging out and talking to us. And, watching TikTok for the first time. Thank you, Minstree. Yeah, we're getting some lag over there on TikTok, so Spectrum might be acting up. I haven't been having any issues streaming over the Wi-Fi because I'm like literally 4 feet from the Wi-Fi, but we may be who knows, one of the machines in the house might be updating or something. He would always be on the cliff edge on Afghan with a down plane, always. Yeah, that was the worst feeling. I remember that feeling. It was terrible when you heard that incoming nuke and then that beep beep. Oh, that is a horrible sound. Who remember using the care package to jump out of Nuketown in Black Ops 2? You guys remember the care package glitch where if you did something while climbing something or mantle? What was the trick? Can we hit 500 members? I really want to see Madam play Elden Ring. We need like 30-something members if my wife's going to play Elden Ring. You guys are going to have to go crazy. I don't think we've ever gotten that many members in a day. Silent says, I only enjoy the zombies in Call of Duty games. I've never liked the main premise of Call of Duty, shoot, die, repeat. Yeah, I think the arena shooter style ran its course. That's why Warzone was so popular, because it gives you that sense of a bigger scale battle, you know? Get 12 kills, call in VTOL, and get the chopper to get the nuke. Sven says, darn you gifted subs. Yeah, man. Sorry, no gifted subs. Emergency drop in Modern Warfare 2 let you stack crates to get out of the bounds and really mess with people. Yo, Silent coming in with the first new membership of the day. There we go. Start a member train. If you want my wife playing Elden Ring, that's what you got to do. We got to get 500 members before the end of this month. So today's your last chance to do it. We're going to try and do like a monthly sub incentive, and that's this month's incentive. I only really liked the first zombie mode. After that, it kind of lost its novelty. I didn't like survival or whatever they called it, because the first map was, I think, Resistance. I always called it Resistance by mistake. But yeah, I've always gravitated towards the multiplayer and the zombies, as Heavy Metal Mama. Yixels! Yo, Yixels! Your daily dues, Yixels. Where you been? Had been a while since I stopped by. Happy to see you're still going strong. Had to drop my 5 spot, my daily 5 spot. That's right. Hope everyone's doing well. Listen, Yixels, it's been a while. I think you owe me a couple grand because you haven't been. You haven't been. I'm totally kidding. Please do not do that. Do not do that. The daily 5 spot from Yixels. You easily owe me a couple grand, and I love how you do the math. 766 New Zealand, and I get an even 5 spot. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. If you're just tuning in and you haven't been here in a while, or you haven't seen my streams, YouTube fiddled with some stuff, so make sure you're checking your subscription feed and make sure you're checking my channel Monday through Friday. We stream here every day, multiple shows, and then we head over to my other channel, Reforge Radio. We're talking about more serious things over there, like cultural things, political things, matters of faith, but we don't talk about that here. Here, it's only gaming, and it is a safe for work broadcast, so you can subscribe in confidence. Subscribing is totally free, and then you'll get to be here every single day and talk in chat. Where's Rami's? Oh, I remember Rami's. Remember the knife perk in Modern Warfare 2? I used to die in that BS way because of that. Isn't that where She Knives got her name? She was like going around just knifing people in a video, and they were getting so angry, and so she named herself that. Grizzly Johnson says, welcome, Minch. Yo, good morning, Geek to Sneak. What if we upped our membership? Does that count? No, we got to hit the milestone because the milestone unlocks emotes. It's amazing when you upgrade your membership. Like if everybody at tier 1 just rolled up to tier 2, holy moly, that would make a huge difference. But that's just you being awesome. I can't go like total that. You know what I'm saying? I don't have any socials. I'll be canceled and doxxed, and I don't want to tempt fate. If you are a Fromhead and have backseated Lono's Elden Ring runs, you owe this man a membership, says Chest Pain. That's right. That is correct. We actually think that is, we believe there's legality there. We'll be seeking legal action against those that choose not to become members if you have actively participated in backseating between the months of January 2022 and February the 29th, 2022 Eastern Standard Time in the year of our Lord. If you have done that, you do in fact owe us a membership, and you'll be hearing from legal if that does not take place by the end of the business day today. It just got like real freaking serious all of a sudden. Like, what is happening? Commando Pro with the Halo lunge. I was lucky one in Rainbow Six Siege. I saw the enemy and knifed in the back, and he or she was very mad. Oh, I'm sure. I still hope that guy comes back around that got his finger cut off. Yeah, we'll never know what happened. All the wait untils have got to pay their dues. That's right. That's right. Nice legal read. I just totally made that up. I can't imagine a lawyer saying in the year of our Lord, but I mean, I went with it, man. I went with it. Sorry I'm late. It's okay. Just don't let it happen again, or you have to pay money like Yixels does. My mustache drive me crazy. Lono, you can take it up with my lawyer. I have him on retainer, and I pay him with cookies, and you can guess who it is. Oh, come on. I don't want to have to deal with Zubair. Get out of here. Make sure and vote in the poll, guys. Let's see how much time is on that poll. 42 minutes in, 387 votes. Favorite Call of Duty title: Modern Warfare, World at War, or Modern Warfare 2. And then there's Black Ops. Roger jumping back in as a member. That one actually counts to get us closer to 500 members. There it is, man. Roger, thanks for jumping back in as a member. Keeping the member train going. The memberships are at the top of chat, and silence is about to drop off the top of the chat. So Roger steps up there. There you go. There you go. I think I can give you the exact total of what we need if you guys are really trying to push it. Yo, thank you so much for sending 2 GGs, Def Side, over on TikTok, man. You the best. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. And let me see here. I can go in the back end and see how many we've got. Why has no one brought up Army of One, Danger Close Pro, and Last Stand Pro as such a scummy build? Because we're not terrible people, Immortal Turtle. Like, thanks for letting us know the kind of person that you are. Jiminy Christmas. We're not terrible people, you know? According to this, we need 36 members today. We need 36 more members today if my wife... And she's not going to play it tonight. We'll set a specific time for when she has to do it. We'll set a specific time. And, yeah. So 36 more. I don't know if y'all can do it. That's a lot. That's a lot of members. We don't talk about running that build. We just do it, says Robert. Oh, so Robert's just toxic in secret. Okay. Are you a Destiny streamer? Yixels is jumping in as a member. There it is. There it is. Do you gotta help the cause? That's right. Do you mind playing the trailer, please, and thank you? In the year of our Lord, I'm not playing the trailer. I ran it. I ran it multiple times. There's nothing. There's nothing to show. This is it. This is all you get. You get a little lightning bolt, and there. M11W. M2W. Modern 2 Warfare. And then it's going to take me over to that. Halo Infinite Battle Royale won't save you. Come on, YouTube. Those aren't even remotely related. What are you doing? Come on, algorithm. Vengeance with a $10 tip says, for the low price of $5 per month, you too can have a joystick to play with at any time. You can also participate in member streams and stand with Mo. R. Mitchell says, do you see the crew pack for Fortnite? It's horrible. I had to stop subscribing to the crew. Yeah, I've looked at the crew a couple of times on Fortnite. It seems worth it to like the super duper diehards, but outside of that, I don't know. Thank you again, Yixels, for keeping the member train going, though, at the top of the chat. 2 failing franchises, definitely related. Why does that logo look like the 9 Inch Nails brand logo? It does kind of, it looks a little similar, doesn't it? We are getting members, but we haven't had a coffee sale yet. Chat will tell you how good it is. If you've never tried coffee with balanced acidity, be sure to try our coffee out. It's not a sponsor, by the way. It's actually ours, so make sure and check it out. We're getting wonderful suggests this morning, and we're getting... the search is kind of not there. So if you clicked today on a suggested video and you've never been here before, thank you so much for being here. Where else is everybody coming from? Let's check here. A lot of you guys are clicking from browse and suggest. So if you saw me in your feed today and you clicked, make sure and hit subscribe so you can talk in the chat. We want to hear from you. Thanks so much for watching on YouTube. Smash the like button. Become a member, order coffee. If you think my Skeletor shirt is dope, you can go to 80stees.com and use my code for 30% off. Code LONO, L-O-N-O. And if you're on YouTube, you can use the shirt command. It'll give you a link directly to the what is it? The 80s cartoon collection. My eye and my mustache, like what? I'm falling apart, chat. I'm just an itchy mess today. I hate that. I hate being on stream, like itching my eyes and my face. The coffee makes me not have horrible coffee poops. Yeah, we had a mod here for a while, and he had stomach issues, and mine was the only coffee he could eat. You know what I mean? Screw it, I'll re-up on the old dark roast. Flew through my first bag. There you go, baby. Get some. Get you some. It's good. It's good stuff. That's why you flew through it. It's super drinkable. Those people that use that build were turned into men in the lobby. Did I say eat coffee? Oh, I'm losing it. Did I say eat? I said eat. That's the best way. It's allergy season? No, like there's on this side of my face, there's always a mustache hair that like disobeys and like gets me. I trim it all the time and it still ends up happening. As soon as I start the stream, it happens. Like, are you freaking kidding me? Actually, it's usually this side. I don't know what's going on over here today, but like it literally feels like there's like a hair, and I'll scratch it and brush it and it just keeps happening. And I'll go up and I'll look in the mirror and there's nothing there. It's like the weirdest thing. Please drink it. Do not eat it. Yeah, don't eat the coffee. I would recommend drinking it. It's extremely easy to drink. Itching's not an allergy symptom. I'm telling you, it sounds like a nervous tick. But I'm not nervous. It's so weird. It's so weird. Some people snort G Fuel. We eat coffee grounds. My wife's family makes fun of me because I don't like coffee. You don't like coffee? I mean, I'm sorry. Why would they make fun of you? Not everybody needs to like coffee. You know? Use beard balm. I've tried that. It doesn't make a difference. It won't bother me all day, and I sit here. I don't know if it's just like the vibration in my voice, like because I'm constantly talking and my mouth's constantly moving. Like I'm obviously not walking around talking at this interval. You know what I mean? I'm not doing that throughout the day. I'm not. Phantom mustache hair? It's driving me nuts. It's literally driving me crazy right now. I use the coffee grounds like chew tobacco. Oh, golly. Oh, my. It would be like chewing on dirt. You don't need to, in fact, like coffee to be a valued member of society. Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves, Robert. I mean, nobody said that. Lono, if we send you $5 times 36 members, will you consider that enough incentive? No, because we need to hit the milestone. It's a member thing. It's a member thing. We gotta hit the milestone. We unlock another emote if we do that. We need a shave face reveal? Oh, golly, no. I hope the new Call of Duty is more modern this year. Well, according to internal documents at Blizzard, it's going to be the most successful Call of Duty title to date and will be the most advanced experience in franchise history. There's also rumors floating around. Has this been confirmed that Modern Warfare 2 will be next gen only? Has that been actually confirmed? I am spots around my nose. It's not dry. I'm telling you, it literally feels like a hair is tickling it. It's super frustrating. It's not like a dry spot, and it doesn't feel like allergies. Like my nose isn't bothering me. I always take the trimmer to my brain stash. Yeah, I mean, no. I have one of those Fast Flex. I have one of those. I've tried that. It doesn't make a difference. I have one of those like nose hair trimmers. That's not what it is. Sven says only by insiders. What about her story? There are pouches you can buy that have flavored coffee in them, and you put them in your lip like tobacco. Ugh, that sounds awful. That sounds terrible for your gums and your teeth. Why would you do that? They should add grapples and exosuits and really make it feel modern. That would be a hit. With Microsoft purchasing Call of Duty, will Mo be defending that statement and count that as an Xbox win? No, he definitely does. Him and the Microsoft boys, as soon as something's acquired by Microsoft, it's a Microsoft title. Like as soon as, even though Deathloop had been in production for years, as soon as it was owned by Microsoft, it was a Microsoft title. Like no, he didn't hesitate. You're implying I have teeth to begin with. How dare you assume my tooth count? Grind's pouches are actually really good. It made the whole franchise go downhill. Infinite Warfare was next gen only. Yeah, here's the thing that I think is going to happen though. I think it's engine level. I think they're making decisions engine level that will make it next gen only. I mean, chat, you can weigh in on this. Do you think the next Call of Duty is going to be next gen only? I think it will be. There it is, a dark roast bag to let's get those members before the end of the month. Thanks for all you do, Lono, and best wishes to you and your family. Thank you so much for re-upping on your dark roast. I appreciate that very, very much. My wife and I used to get coffee chew for our godson to help him kick the chewing tobacco habit. I roll my Rageless Roast into cigarettes. Low acidity soothes the lungs. Oh my gosh. That none of this is what you're supposed to do with the coffee. Like, if you're doing that with our coffee, that's not what you're supposed to be doing. We're not endorsing any of the nonsense that's been put in chat today, okay? You're supposed to brew and drink the coffee. That's it. I don't know why there's crazy people in chat saying crazy things, but please do not do that. Don't eat it, smoke it, snort it, put it in your lips. Don't do any of that, okay? Just drink it after it's been properly brewed, all right? Don't knock it till you try it. I think it should be. Let's put the next 2 gens to the test. A true next-gen comparison. I inject dark roast after it melts. Surely chewing coffee is much better than tobacco. I hadn't considered that. Goes to buy rolling papers. Lono out here slinging coffee and apparently no one drinks it. But these are your people. No, they're not. Not if they're doing that, they're not. Will you ever release Rageless Roast that dissolves? No, we're not going to do instant coffee. No, absolutely not. When we get gifted memberships, can we do this Madam Elden Ring challenge for a higher incentive number? I really want that stream to be a thing. Once gifted memberships show up, yeah, we'll have to really, really raise the goal. Really. Coffee enema? I remember seeing a special about that. I was like, what the frick are people doing, man? Let me be clear. I am not doing that. Okay. Well, sounds like you're protesting it quite a bit, but we'll believe you, I guess. If you guys haven't voted in the poll yet, be sure to vote in the poll. We're discussing Modern Warfare 2 trailer, and we want to know, of the 4 that we've listed, we can't list more than that, by the way. Of the 4 that we've listed, Modern Warfare 2, Black Ops, World at War, and then the first Modern Warfare, which Call of Duty is your favorite title? We really derailed the convo. Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did. It's okay. It's okay. If we were selling a bunch of coffee, it would be even better. But only one person did. So you guys aren't really making the coffee. You're not making the coffee all that winsome. They're like, a bunch of freaking weirdos here smoking and snorting it. What in the world's going on? I know there's 120 million PS4s out there, but let's be honest about the fact that some studios are going to leave the PS4 and the Xbox One behind sooner than later. I think the further we get out, the biggest question is not whether or not studios do it, it's the timing of it. I think that's the question more than anything. The timing is the real question because you need more of these consoles in circulation. If you don't have more consoles in circulation, you're essentially saying we're going to sell to a significantly smaller I can't think of the word, smaller market. That's a much smaller market share, significantly smaller market share to suddenly say, oh, we're only going to be on next gen if they can't get the saturation up. I don't know how you give up those player bases. I know, that's what I'm saying. It's so much money. What engine are you building Modern Warfare 2 in that you can't turn down the settings to run on a PlayStation 4 and an Xbox One? I mean, it's Call of Duty, for crying out loud. But if it's going to be the most advanced Call of Duty to date, then sure, I guess you don't have much of a choice. You're gonna have to push it. You're gonna have to push it all the way to the limit if you really want people. If that's the driving reason to buy Modern Warfare 2, is it's the most advanced, the most technologically advanced, and they might actually have to, in a literal sense, leave behind the old ones. Especially when people are complaining about an extra $10 for games. The new Modern Warfare 2 can't run on old gen. Big miss. That's the rumor. That's the rumor of what they're doing. Unpopular opinion. TTK and Call of Duty should be much slower. It's not just an unpopular opinion. It would murder the game's identity. It would absolutely murder the game's identity. Without question. You don't give up the old player base. You let people access the next-gen game on the cloud from the old consoles like Xbox is doing right now. That's not going to work for Call of Duty, though. With this really, really quick time to kill and the fast-paced gameplay, you're not going to get away with that. That'd be terrible. It'd be absolutely terrible to suddenly go into a cloud-based gameplay. No one would like that. That would give everybody such a bad impression of the game. Yeah, I tried that new Call of Duty. It was a laggy mess. It was stupid. I was shooting right through people. TTK is too slow, says Butters. All headshots need to be a one-hit kill. I don't think you can do that with spray weapons, Butters. That's ludicrous. I think that the premium game will be cross-gen, but Warzone 2 will be next-gen only. I don't think they're going to do that with next-gen. Are you kidding me? I don't think so. Now, the Warzone is the one that needs to be on all platforms because it's a BR. That's the least likely one to be next-gen only. Warzone 2? I was about to add a feedback prompt and a poll. The audio episode on gaming? I'm not sure what... Oh, you must be trying to show me a picture, creature. My initials are MW, says Water Marlin, and I am named after my father. Therefore, I am MW2. And funny enough, it has been my favorite Call of Duty. Totally not because one-man army and noob tubes in danger close. Listen to you. You scumlord. I'm just kidding. I mean, if Call of Duty had actual devs and cared, distance would play a role. What? I'm saying it right now. April 29th. Of 2022 at 10:29 Eastern Standard Time, Microsoft's going to drop 10 million Xbox Series X and S consoles the day Starfield releases. Huh? I was able to add a feedback prompt to the poll and a poll to the audio episode on gaming. Check this out. I don't see anything. I don't see anything, Creature. I'm not sure what's going on. Oh no, Warzone 2 is literally that. Warzone 2. Current gen and PC only. No past weapon integrations. Yeah, Tom Henderson has said that Warzone 2 is next gen only. Do you think that means Modern Warfare 2 is also going to be that way? They can drop those 10 million in the market, but will people buy them? Oh, I think so, yeah. It's Eastern Daylight Time now. Get it right, you jerk. Oh, that's right. Sorry. I just usually say Eastern. I always forget to put the ST or the DT depending on time, like where are we in the year. Can you react to the April PlayStation Plus games? Curse of the Dead Gods is a good rogue if you like rogues. The other one was FIFA. I don't really play FIFA. And then what was that third one, dadgummit? It's the top-down with, like, you play until you die. I don't like it, but lots of people do like it. I did not like it at all. Tribes of Midgard. Tribes of Midgard, I mean, again, if you like those kind of games, I didn't like Tribes of Midgard at all. I thought it was annoying. For the headshot kill stuff, but if you have slower TTK, that's where you get people to spray and pray. So, I mean, if you lower TTK and one-shot headshots, it will change how people play. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'm going to be honest with you. Call of Duty has been out so long. With respect, you aren't going to solve TTK. This has been debated for years. There's literally no way they're like, oh, we never thought to do that. This guy in a YouTube chat solved it. Like, do you know what I'm saying? This isn't a brand new game. It's been out for forever. And the 6v6 arena-style map size and the combat, come on. No, they're not going to suddenly do that. They're not going to change the fabric and identity of the game. It wouldn't work. Make TTK slower so it's harder to kill people, but if you get a headshot, they instantly die? Golly, that'd be annoying. People would just figure out the strongest weapon, and they would do that dumb aim assist crap where they aim fire, aim fire, aim fire, aim fire. They did that in Black Ops 2 because the aim assist was so dumb. All the sniper montages were the same thing. Some guy literally running through the map doing that. Aim fire, aim fire, aim fire. He would do that the whole game. He'd get 4 kills and throw it in a montage like he did something special. It's like, you played terribly, you went 4 and 15, but you're going to yank those 4 kills out and make yourself look like some kind of a god. Like look at this. Look at these shots I got. You didn't do anything. You spammed an aim assist mechanic. I like the sim game, the kingdom where you build a fort and try to survive. Vanguard already has good time to kill and head damage, says Distorted. FIFA 2022 is the best sports game put on PS Plus. Sony usually has weird sports games like golf or tennis. Didn't you say you eat coffee earlier? I misspoke, Digita. Come on. I misspoke, all right? If you guys are just tuning in, we're talking about Modern Warfare 2 reveal. Well, the Modern Warfare 2 trailer, if you can call it that. And I think it's just PR. To kind of recap, maybe you weren't here earlier when we were debating this. We've kind of shifted to other debate points. My opening to today and my opening debate point is this is PR. They just agreed to sell to Microsoft, the shareholders did, which means Bobby Kotick's going to get a ton of money. And then, an hour and a half later, they shove this trailer out to essentially flood the news cycle with this instead of that news, because nobody likes knowing about that. Nobody likes hearing that that's happening. Then you have to consider the other PR issues they've been dealing with. They lost 50 million players. The cheating problems have been ongoing. Their current attempts with anti-cheat of making the other players invisible and making the other players harder to kill, I think they're just kind of like irritating cheaters, which I think almost kind of motivates them to continue cheating or cheat more or whatever. There also seems to be a pretty concerted effort to direct everyone's attention away from how much Vanguard has been disliked, how much the map in Warzone has been disliked. So, yeah, that is definitely my position on it. I think the Modern Warfare 2 trailer on Twitter. I think that was 100% a PR motivated thing where they pushed it out earlier than planned to sort of shield them from the bad PR and the bad news that's been going on. They have a new Ghostbusters movie and an upcoming game. The game is garbage. It's like prop hunting Fortnite. I mean, I don't know if you can call it garbage if you haven't played it yet. I thought that Ghostbusters game actually looked, it might be kind of fun as like a PvP game. The timing screams distraction. That's what I'm saying. Call of Duty is not Rainbow Six. They could have done it earlier this week. Khaled says, do you think the annual release of Call of Duty throughout its history has helped the franchise in any way? Oh, it definitely did. It definitely did. They were one of the few companies to figure out how to do annual release and actually pull it off in a reasonably good way by having two different developers. You know what I'm saying? It was so difficult to have good annual releases. They were one of the only games to pioneer that idea and to actually do it relatively well. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, that gave them such a strong foothold and presence in the market that they were the game. Like, what other game was coming out at that interval? And you may say that the game was crap, but like, at the quality that those games came out, no, I wouldn't think so. I don't think anybody could say they were crap. At the time, those games were actually quite good. Those games were quite good, I think. If this is going to be the most advanced Call of Duty, then I better have a UFO kill streak so I can abduct my opponents. That's not what they mean by most advanced. You get to be a ghost and possess things? Yeah, I thought the Ghostbusters game looked like a fun arcade game to play with your friends. I mean, I don't know. I'm not trying to oversimplify it, but it looked like a pretty just fun like party game to play with your buds. Digita Comment says, I chose Modern Warfare 3 running around with a Dragunov with an ACOG scope and SitRep Pro. I don't know why, but was totally called a cheater. Yeah, I wonder why. I wonder why people thought you were cheating. Maybe because you basically were, you cheater. Maybe because you basically were. When does the trailer drop? The Modern Warfare 2 trailer already dropped yesterday. It was basically them debuting a logo. And like Eugene was saying, they could have waited until next week. They could have done it earlier in the week. They do it the same day. The same day that it comes out that Blizzard Activision agrees to sell to Microsoft, which means, you know, big bad Bobby Kodak's going to get like $22 million. And instead of that being the leading headline, what's the leading headline right now? What's everybody talking about? They're all talking about the Modern Warfare 2 trailer. It flooded YouTube. It flooded Twitter. It trended. Can we see the trailer? There's nothing to see. I've already showed it once. It's nothing. Stop. I stop asking to see the trailer. There's nothing. It's an M and a W and 2 and a Roman numeral 2. There's nothing to see, man. Then why are they shifting away from the annual release? Because it's a different time, Colin. It's a different time. Like, listen to kind of how I phrased it. I was really intentional with how I phrased this, right? It gave them such a foothold in the market because for the time, releasing a title every year, it gave them a massive foothold in the market. Who's going to compete with that? A good, reasonably built Call of Duty releasing every 11 months. Jiminy Christmas. Who's competing with that? Nowadays, we're in this free-to-play stuff, and Warzone becomes a monster and a Leviathan. It's kind of like GTA 5 and why they don't want to make GTA 6. It's like, well, we got this amazing funnel of players, this amazing revenue stream. Why on earth would we want to do anything else right now? I'll say this, I don't mind PR and marketing speak in principle. Of course they should talk up their game, but it will be the most successful BS. BS is just stupid. You can't know that. Oh, I think they can know that, and here's why. Ordinarily, Derek, I would agree with you. You can't say, oh, this is going to be the most successful ever. But when you trot out Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, you're pulling the god out of the box. You're like, all right, let's pull the big boy out. Let's do it. Let's get the big boy out. It's not This is not just another Call of Duty. This is Call of Deity. I mean, this is the deity in the franchise. This is the one that everybody's been waiting for. And if they are already planning to pull out all the stops, build it in a new engine, and make it absolutely mind-blowingly good because they're shedding all the old tech and shedding all the old things that were causing them problems, well, that's exactly why they can say what they're saying. It's so much nostalgia behind Modern Warfare 2. It will be the best selling. I don't doubt that at all, because you want to know why? The brand is so much larger than it's ever been, and they are 100% in a position to capitalize and be like, yeah, we are going to bring back the Big Daddy. Ordinarily, I would agree with you. I'd be like, yeah, I would agree with you. I would say that there's no way for them to know that. Call of Duty is the best shooting game and franchise in the world, says Zabuza Momochi. Zabuza, can you speak in English only? I had to use Google Translate, and I can't keep doing that, obviously. We can't tell what you're saying. I can't see this game winning, says Harry. People will complain if the game plays like Modern Warfare 2 did, and people will complain if it's not Modern Warfare 2 if it doesn't. I mean, Harry, what you're saying is a likely outcome, that it falls into the valley of not new enough and also doesn't feel like the old thing. 100% it could fall into a valley of, that's the constant valley that games fall in. Sequels have to deal with this every time. They didn't innovate enough. This is boring. They innovate a bunch. This is nothing like the last game. It's like, no matter what they do, that criticism definitely gets trotted out. So I mean, I could see that being a challenge for Modern Warfare 2, but I don't know. I haven't bought a Call of Duty since Black Ops 3, says Eugene. Modern Warfare 2 would have me considering. That's what I'm saying. That's a point. The whole scary Russians thing has become a thing. Yeah, it might hit a little too close to home. They might have to change the... Remember, boys, no Russian, right? Could have said the exact same thing about Infinite. Could so release and broken and be a flop. No, I think that's a false equivalency. I don't think Halo Infinite is the same as Modern Warfare 2. Halo Infinite was a new Halo. Call of Duty Vanguard was a new Call of Duty. So yeah, Call of Duty Vanguard launches, it's just another Call of Duty, and it flopped. It did absolutely terrible. Halo Infinite was just another Halo. To bring back the god, the coup de grace, the king of the castle, Modern Warfare 2. If you went back and brought back the most praised Halo ever, remastered, remade, completely new technology, and an all new way of playing the game through PvP and a battle royale and everything else, it would probably crush Infinite. They could have dialed in that nostalgia big time. So I think you're correct if Halo tried to dial in nostalgia, but Halo Infinite was like just another Halo. If you guys are just tuning in, we're getting kind of a spike in viewership, so welcome on in. We are talking about the Modern Warfare 2 trailer. I think it was PR. I think they pushed this out early because of the news that the Activision Blizzard buyout is going through, which means Bobby Kotick's getting a ton of money, and that's bad PR. There's even more bad PR than that leading up to this. They've lost 50 million players. Anti-cheat continues to be a problem. The map in Warzone has largely been disliked, and everybody's asking to go back to Verdansk. Vanguard was pretty much a flop that's been acknowledged by, everybody. And so I think that this was shoved out to switch the sort of the posture and the PR of like looking forward, going to be the greatest game ever, most innovative game ever. It's not about innovation, says Harry. It's about Modern Warfare 2 itself. If that game released now, it would be hated. It was so cheesy. The balance was awful. It's the Call of Deity because the game was in a different time. Yo, Digita Comet coming in, pushing us a little bit closer to 500 members. If we hit 500 members on this channel before the month is up, so basically today's your last day to do it, my wife has to play Elden Ring during one of the Friday night streams. Friday night streams are members only. We're getting there. We're getting there. We need 30-something members, so keep going. It's $5 a month. You get access to members-only streams. You get a badge. You get emotes. You get increased access in our Discord, and you can force my wife to play Elden Ring, which would be phenomenal. She's always talking crap about me in that game, so you guys really got to make her do it. How many do we need for 500? It's like 30 something. It's in the mid 30s. We get down to the final 10 and I think we could do it, but we still got a ways to go. I want to address what Harry is saying. Harry, I think you're right to a point that like it was amazing for its time, and I think they could contextualize it. I do. I think they could contextualize Modern Warfare 2 to today and make it amazing and not make it cheesy, unbalanced, insane garbage and get rid of all the stuff that was hated. What else do we do for Friday night members only gameplay? Well, we do community game night once a month. So last week we all played Fortnite together. So once a month we pick a game and we all play it together. We try to pick the free games like Warzone, Fortnite. We really would love to see Fall Guys land on the Switch and the Xbox and be totally crossplay. That'd be a great game for Friday nights, you know, set up some private servers. It'd be a blast. There's also Jackbox and other games and stuff like that that we can do once a month on Friday nights. Or tune in tonight and watch my wife and I play the new Nintendo Switch sports game. If it dropped today, I'd be carrying weights to get us 500. Oh yeah, people are really hoping we get gifted membership soon. You need to try Blood Hunt. I played the beta and I hated it. I thought it was dumb. I don't know. Was a member over on the other channel going to move over here now that you have to hit, now that I hit the 1 year mark? Oh, thank you for doing that, Digitacom, and I appreciate that. There's also a members only stream every Friday over on that channel as well with my wife. If you want to ask her questions about all the serious topics we covered in the week, we do that over there as well. Jackbox was good, clean, dirty fun. Can I just tip the difference? No, it's too easy for somebody to drop that kind of cheddar. No. No ghosts on the poll. We can only do 4 options on the poll, Bella. And you would pick ghosts? That's the one you would pick, Bella? Easy plug. Appreciate that, Butters. B-Day money. I would love to see Madam to play. Yeah, sorry, Train. If you feel like blessing us, that's amazing. But we want to hit those milestones. We want to unlock those emotes. I played Blood Hunt and I liked it. Maybe the beta wasn't as good. I think the premise just seems like something I wouldn't enjoy, Jeff. The premise just seems like something I would just get annoyed with very quickly. I don't know. A vampire abilities-driven VR? I just don't know. I just don't see it. Really would like to play Warzone again. Crazy drunk fun, good times. I think if we played Warzone, we would literally just do Plunder. Like, Plunder is just so fun to play. Like, there's not as much pressure. It's just kind of, cheesy, stupid fun. You know what I mean? Doesn't need to be taken seriously. Elden Ring is not game of the year material. Watch it win. Whatever. If Advanced Warfare didn't have supply drops, it'd be widely accepted as one of the best, if not best, Call of Duties. What? Advanced Warfare? No. Harry. No. No one would think that. The supply drops are not what made everybody hate that game. Chad, you gotta help me on this one. No way. Call of Duty Advanced Warfare? You think the primary complaint on that was drops? Hi, Lono. Have you seen and tried the new Battle Royale Blood Hunt? No, Night Fury. Somebody just asked me about that on YouTube, and I tried it as a beta, and I don't. The premise just doesn't appeal to me. Dockwood, absolutely not. Best. I didn't play Advanced Warfare much. Advanced Warfare was terrible. Harry, you doing drugs in college? Yo, Inno, pushing us a little bit closer. Keep the member train going. $5 a month gets you a badge and emotes, and we're getting real. We might get there. You guys might make Madam play Elden Ring. It'll be so funny. Please join. It'll be hilarious. We love to get members here. It's a great way to support the channel. Those $5 a month memberships add up, and you do get extra content. And listen, if you're not a member, I don't want you to feel like we're taking content away from you, because we're not. We do the same number of talk shows as we always have. We added extra shows. There's an extra show on Thursday, and then the show on Friday night completely changed from what it ever was. If I'm going to be bringing my wife down here and playing, games and stuff, that's not something we do haphazardly. That's extra in my mind. You guys obviously didn't get killed enough by Obsidian Steed BALs to hate the loot boxes, but movement was definitely garbage. What? Oh, stop it. Yo, Night Fury. with a crazy bullseye of love on TikTok. I think that's a big one. Anna Rose. Holy moly. Settle down over there. I'm getting a cable, so I'll be able to call those out a lot faster than that. So I am sorry. I don't call them out right when they happen. I'm getting a cable that'll allow me to plug my microphone and see it on my monitor, what's going on over there on TikTok. It should help a little bit with the interaction. The exosuits and supply drops are two things I loved about it. Grinding for the best weapon variants gave me an incentive to keep playing Advanced Warfare. The movement in the wall running. I bought Advanced Warfare for the Modern Warfare remaster. I tried Advanced Warfare. It was crap and had nothing to do with supply drops. Yeah, I never saw the primary complaints about Advanced Warfare was not that. I just got Vanguard and it's way better than I thought. Just seems like no thought went into some of the maps, says Tear Bear over on TikTok. Collab Infinity with a $5 tip on YouTube Super Chat. I will say this. Advanced Warfare has and still does have one of the highest skill gaps of any Call of Duty. That's probably why Harry likes it. He plays Valorant. Advanced Warfare is the prequel of Call of Duty. Cool to hate at the time, but over time the hate faded and now the game gets a lot of praise. Right, but is that because everybody that didn't like it just moved on, Harry? And the people that like it are now driving the narrative of like, oh, it's actually really good, you know? I don't know. I feel so old when Lono calls out TikTok gifs. Whoa, we got 3 bunnies, 2 diamonds, and a bullseye of love. Good morning, Zubair. Good to see you. Harry plays bad games. No, he doesn't. Valorant's like one of the greatest games to come out in that realm in how long? It's so good. Valorant is really good. Het registration in VG is way better than the last couple of games. Oh, and Vanguard? But it's flawed, says Jeff. I tried Advanced Warfare, but Infinite Warfare had a great campaign. Really enjoyed the sci-fi setting and the space levels. Excuse me. Are we close to 300 likes on the vid? We've been doing great today, man. You guys have this has been awesome. This has been really, really enjoyable. Met a lot of new people, it seems. And hope you're enjoying the show. It is still from Friday, so we will be shifting. We want to talk about the larval tiers, and we want to give you like a guide and a review on them, and give ourselves time for some gameplay. And yeah, we've gotten 12 new subs, couple new members. Continuing to push new members as an incentive. Make my poor wife play Elden Ring. Don't forget tonight is a Friday night member stream. My wife and I are playing that Nintendo Switch sports game. It's gonna be amazing. You missed my A+ earlier? Def Side, what'd you do earlier? Your A+? Did you do a tip or something, Def? A tip or a... Oh, did you do something on TikTok? I'm sorry. If that's what you're talking about, Def, I have a cable coming that'll fix that. I can't see. I have my phone for TikTok up on a tripod so that it can use like the good camera, so I can't see what's going on. I'm actually in chat with you guys on another account to moderate what happens, and I can't see them when they pop up because if I'm not actively looking at the screen. Am I missing a joke? How's the weather in AZ? Yeah, I'm not getting the joke either. If you guys are just tuning in, we're discussing the Modern Warfare 2 trailer. I was arguing and have been arguing throughout the day that it's purely PR distraction to distract from some of the bad PR and things going on. Jetpacks will be back, says Grizzly Johnson. You think there'll be jetpacks in Modern Warfare 2? So Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, you think it's going to have jetpacks? I also liked Infinite Warfare because of how crazy it was, but some of the things were pretty bad, says Zach. Call of Duty hasn't been good in years. I mean, Warzone didn't explode by accident. I don't think they fell backwards into that. No way, says Sven. They committed to boots on the ground. Daily double like. I appreciate that, Yogurt Thief. Yeah, I don't think. Yeah, I don't think that that's true. I don't think there's this. I don't agree with that. The idea that they're gonna bring back jetpacks and stuff. Yeah, I don't think so. I do not think so. Nice phone position you got. Thank you. I appreciate it. We're trying to bring something to TikTok that's not really over there, like a high quality stream. I mean, a lot of the streams over there are just like somebody sitting in their bedroom talking to you, which I think there's great content being made, but we're trying to bring a quality and a value that you don't see over there that often. Modern Warfare 2019 was good. The maps were just bad, says Distorted. Yo, good morning, Anthony A. Seamus says, Warzone is fun, but I'm trash and had to uninstall. It was too frustrating. Yeah, Warzone is, I mean, I actually think it's a tough game to get into because you'll get melted. You will get melted real quick by the players over there. There's a lot of cheaters too, so it's hard to know. When will they release the reveal trailer? I don't know. That's what I'm saying. They haven't announced the reveal because I think it's too far away. I think they did this as a distraction. That's my position on it. I think they did this as a distraction. I think they said, we got bad PR rolling in, so let's distract from it. We'll get Modern Warfare 2 trending basically everywhere, and that's what I think's going on. I think it's a giant distraction from everything that's been going on personally. If you just look at everything that's happened leading up to this moment, and you look at all of the bad PR, losing 50 million players, and the anti-cheat problems, there's a lot of signs pointing to they shoved this out real quick to distract from all the bad PR. I've been arguing that this morning, and I don't know. I can't see it any other way. I just can't. Do you think Call of Duty will ever come back to making good campaigns? I mean, I don't think it's beyond them. I don't think it's beyond them to make good campaigns. I don't think so. To me, it's just a question of, I think the biggest challenge for Modern Warfare 2, I think the biggest challenge for any Call of Duty, especially new ones, is that so much has been done. What is there left to do? Do you know what I mean? It's so hard to innovate in such a long-standing genre of games, in such a long-standing franchise. They're facing two challenges. It's not just a long-standing franchise, it's a long-standing genre. It's like, oh my gosh, what could we possibly come up with? People are invited to play Modern Warfare 2 in the coming weeks. Oh, like streamers and stuff? Part of the release shift is to lean into complete linear narratives in the story. They could put King Kong in it. A lot of people being worse at shooters than they want to admit, even to themselves, makes it hard to play Warzone as well. I mean, I don't know, Distorted. I'm not a god in shooters, but I'm also not a scrub. I mean, I can hold my own in most games like that. And when I played Call of Duty, Warzone, it's just tough, man. There are people that live in those games. It's like going and playing Fortnite with the builders. They just live in there, man. You're just not going to be able to keep up. That's why the no build mode was so fun the other night, because there was no sweaty players in there. All the sweaties are hanging out in the build modes. When's Call of Duty getting a tornado? I just got an Elite controller and it makes Call of Duty way more playable. What about the Elite controller makes it more playable for you, Tear Bear? That's me calling some people trash, but in a nice way. Yeah, but I mean, I don't know. I know. Oh, the paddles. Yeah, the paddles on the Elite controller are pretty nice. I know for a fact I'm not trash at these games. I would never compete professionally. I would never be in the top tier. But man, I am not a trash player. And I remember Call of Duty being like, holy moly, man, some of these people live in this game. This is just their life. I mean, good for you, man. I mean, seriously, good for you. Jiminy friggin' Christmas. Not referring to you. Right, but I agreed with the sentiment that was put in chat. The idea that, yeah, it's actually kind of tough to get in and enjoy the game. It's actually kind of tough. Scum controller DualSense is better than the Elite. Did you mean SCUF controller DualSense? That's a shooter's lifeblood. It's not saying much. About 80% of people who play shooters are trash, says Creature. That's a shooter's lifeblood. Brutal Gear says, having paddles makes you feel like cheating in an FPS game when you first try them out. Then you get dependent. SCUF Reflex, the new PS5 SCUF controller. I think I reached out. I reached out to SCUF and they told me to reach back out in the new year. I need to see if did I forget to do that? I think I might have forgot to do that. Yeah, I reached out in February. There we go. MJ with a $10 super chat tip in YouTube. Just wanted to pop in and say hi. Really enjoying the content and looking forward to my first members only stream. Thank you, MJ. We will see you obviously tonight for that. Any members, make sure you're checking YouTube tonight around 8 p.m. Eastern for that stream with my wife. It's going to be hysterical. Guys, get us to the next like milestone over here on YouTube. We only need 30 more likes. Smashing the like button is totally free. So is subscribing so you can talk and chat. And those both help out the video. Thanks for being here today. Don't forget throughout the week, if you don't see my streams in your feed, check your subscription feed and check my channel. I'm live multiple times a day over here on Reforge Gaming on YouTube. Do you think that the file size of Call of Duty games contributes to the general player base being more sweaty? Over 100 gigs on a 500 gig hard drive is steep for casual gamers. I mean, I don't know if you could draw a direct correlation between those two things. You know, it might play a factor in turning some casuals off, but I don't think it's turning casuals off in some great quantity. There's not some reservoir of casuals that are like, you know, I'd play that game, but that install size is a huge no. I don't think so. Are there people that say that? I think, but not. I don't think enough to say it's having an effect on the player base. Do you know what I mean? It is a factor for a small number of people. I don't think it's a factor with enough people to be like, oh yeah, this game's completely robbed of a casual player base because of the install size. I'm sure if you polled enough people that don't play Warzone, they would quite literally say, oh yeah, it's because the install size is too big. I'm not messing around with that crap. But I don't think there's enough of them to matter. Do you know? You see what I'm saying? If somebody wants to play Call of Duty, you know, it turned me off for sure. Very lazy for that kind of a download and bad observation, says Raphael. Right. See what I'm saying? I guarantee you there's people that feel that way. But I highly doubt that there are enough people to say, oh man, they're leaving casuals on the table by having such a big install size. I think the game is over a fifth of my console with nothing else downloaded. Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot. It is. I mean, there's no doubt in my mind that there's people that look at it and say that. We need 33 members. That's too much, man. If it was in the 20s, I bet you we could really push it and hammer away at it the rest of the day. It's too much. 33. It's too many. We're too far away, chat. It ain't happening. You ain't getting... I don't think you're getting your Madam... You're not getting your Madam Elden Ring. If we get gifting next month, we'll have to raise the goal. It'll be too low. We'll hit it in an afternoon. That's one reason that I don't play. It's too much space on the hard drive. Also cheaters, says Dylan. I think the game is... Oh, I already read that. I'd probably like Warzone, says Andros, if I cared about Battle Royale. It's just not my thing. I will Venmo you 10... I will Venmo 10 of you $5 to get a membership, says Meech. I just reinstalled Modern Warfare 2019 for the multiplayer, not Warzone, says Grim Brother. I don't know. Call of Duty provides a lot of play value compared to large portions of games out there, worth the file size. I tried joining right now. It's not letting me. I'm on mobile. Try the join command in chat, !join, and see if that doesn't help. There's like a hyperlink you can click on. I know joining has been kind of jacked up. They're trying to get gifted memberships running. This email, including my attachments, contain. What's this automatic reply? I'm not seeing anything. Automatic reply. It's just. There's nothing here. Weird. New Shrek game? There's a Shrek game coming out? What is this? Oh, Tower Princess. Tower Princess actually looks pretty cool. It actually looks pretty cool as a game. It really does. Soon, wishlist now. You can wishlist it on Steam. This little game actually looks like it's going to be pretty dope. Little action adventure casual game, just run around. It looks pretty dope. And yes, you're hearing me correctly. Tower Princess. You're hearing me correct. Nope, I press join and it just refreshes the page. Huh. I'll be honest, I don't know how to do memberships on YouTube. Well, there's a join button. If you don't see the join button, there's a link in the description below for members. And then you can type !join in the chat and it puts a link in chat for you to press as well. Sven just tweeted something. Oh, did they just tweet something about Tower Princess? What do you expect to find in the dungeon? Definitely not a spore-casting mushroom with psychic powers in a huge alchemic mech suit, right? Yeah, it's kind of like, it's almost like a little action-adventure, you know, hack-and-slash Borderlands game is what it kind of looks like. It looks cool. It looks cool. Only 23 more likes for 300. That's it? Hold up a Shrek game? No Shrek game. Sorry. People complaining about cheaters just play on console. It's where Call of Duty has always been meant to play. It's a reply, but it's automatic. Yeah, it's an automatic reply where he didn't say anything. Anyway. Meech, I thought that literally said, I thought you were saying that you would send nudes. If anybody wants to be a member but can't afford it, hit me up in Discord and I'll send nudes. That's what I thought you said. You said, I'll send the funds. Meech is literally trying to do this on his own. He's going to crowdsource it. I was like, Meech, settle down, brother. You don't got to stoop that low. We'll hit it. We'll hit it next month. We'll have a goal next month, bro. You don't need to be doing that. Keep your clothes on. What's happening? Hang on, I got to schedule the next one. What do you mean meant to play? Well, he's saying it's a console game. That's what he's saying. He's saying that it is a console game, you know? It's hard to disagree. I mean, I'm not going to agree wholeheartedly, but it's a challenge to disagree. Even though Call of Duty was born on PC when it first came out. So I think that's a challenge for the position initially. But as it's evolved, it's hard not to say, yeah, it kind of has. You know, it kind of has turned into more of a console game. But the lion's share of the players probably... Wait a minute, the lion's share of the players probably actually play on PC. Maybe? No, PlayStation. Elden Ring news, gaming news. All right, second stream of the day. And let's get the tags going. We've got a larval tier stream for you guys. Trying something a little bit new. We've never really done coverage like this. Going to be doing a sort of a hybrid guide as well as review on the system itself. And we'll go at 11:30. Give me time. Don't force me to make 30 plus alt YouTube accounts that meet the member goal. I'll do it. Oh, please don't. Please don't. That is not what we're looking for. That is not what we are looking for. We would love to get, you know, a handful of coffee orders every day and a handful of members every day. That's kind of the goal. And if you guys are enjoying the channel and the content, there are free ways to support, so don't sweat all this stuff we're talking about. Just smash like, smash subscribe, and enjoy the show. Did I see the update on Final Fantasy? No, I don't follow Final Fantasy news because I don't play it and won't ever really cover it. It's just not worth it. You can gift memberships that way already, just no one does it because it's a pain in the butt. All you need is their YouTube email. What? I really enjoyed Modern Warfare 2019, so I hope they capitalize on that game and make it better, says African Jedi. I haven't bought a Call of Duty since 2019. What's the topic? There's somebody named Zubair135 on TikTok. We're talking Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 trailer is what we're talking about. P.S. Because the pro scene is there or was. Yeah, the PlayStation is probably where the lion's share of the player base is at the moment, I would think. And still for the foreseeable future, which is one of the reasons I just can't see them moving away from it. You know, I can't see them moving away from it. And focusing on other platforms or doing any exclusivity with Microsoft. That just seems like an absolute disaster. Where were you when you couldn't force Madden to play Elden Ring? Meech. I was making alts and buying memberships. Meech says, I'm willing to pay $150 to gift memberships. PlayStation's the biggest Call of Duty player base. Yeah, I think that's the biggest obstacle standing in the way of them going exclusivity on Xbox. I just think there's too many people. There's too many people to play on PlayStation. The pros play on PC. I don't know if that's true anymore. Zubair says, like I said, I've got a pretty common name globally. Well, they've spelled it like going to the zoo and being a bear. Zoo bear. They're a zoo bear. Grizzly Johnson says 1,000% true. The pros, like the teams, play on PC. I thought the pro scene was on PlayStation for Call of Duty. CDL licensed PC. Yo, Rude Rogers pushing us a little bit closer to the member goal. Thank you so much. Enjoy the dope badge and dope emotes. You are dope, and you deserve dope stuff. Enjoy the members-only content Thursday afternoons and Friday nights. They moved to PC recently. It was PlayStation. Oh, they've moved to PC recently. Ever thought about streaming on Rumble? No. It may be, in fact, be a bear. What about my username? I stream simultaneously on YouTube, and we've got a guy over there named Zubair. If Microsoft owns Activision, why would they care about console people playing on the play on profit is still coming back to Microsoft always? That's what we said the other day. People that were thinking that like future Call of Duties are going to be Xbox only, we were like, are you kidding me? Why would they turn their back on such a massive amount of royalties? It's just so much money. I don't see them doing it. Zuby is a good name. Yeah, I don't think anybody I called him Zuby recently because I made a pretty harsh joke when I was playing that game. I sold my used PS5 for $700. Bears in the chat. That's right. If you're just tuning in, we'd love to hear from you. Make sure and vote on the poll. How many votes do we got? 600 votes. What's your favorite Call of Duty title? Modern Warfare 2 winning with 46%. And Black Ops is behind it with 26%. Modern Warfare, the first game, with 21%. Count this as 2 members. Keep it up. Lono, you're the man. Thank you, Meech, for the 10 spot. No, we want to hit 500 to unlock an emote, not just for the fun of it. You got called Zuby in college? Okay. All right. So it wasn't random for somebody to call you Zuby. You know. I could see you being in a band, you know, and everybody calls you Zuby Dooby. Zuby Dooby Doo. I am sorry. I'm very sorry. Sorry for saying that out loud. That's unacceptable behavior. It really is. To say such a thing where people can hear it and see it, there's no grounds for that at all, chat. There's no grounds. No grounds for that. I will fight whoever calls Zubair that, says Abe. Abe, you'll fight anybody. What are you talking about? You're desperate. You're always desperate for a little spat. Always desperate for a little spat. There's a $70 billion. Here's a $70 billion purchase. We're gonna cut off half the revenue of their biggest franchise. Right. Excuse me. You're good. I've heard it before. Drunk college students can be pretty clever. So you're saying I've reached the cleverness of a drunk college student. Perfect. Hey, somebody ordered some coffee. Thank you so much. A bag of dark roast to Andros. Thank you so much. 2 coffee orders today. Y'all are the best. Thank you very, very much. Appreciate seeing that. Zuby Dooby Doo, where are you? We've got some, yeah, he's got some jokes to make now. Oh yeah. Oh, and by the way, we're gonna let our smaller player base not have to pay for games anymore if they give us pennies each month. 8 months of membership from Novahan. Zubair, more like hot air. Love you, Zoo. Wasted my resub on you. Jeff says the Activision acquisition was just to put all the games on Game Pass, not for any exclusivity. What? No, I don't think so. I mean, I think they did do it in some measure to get games on Game Pass, but I don't think that was the only reason. We need 10 more likes on the video to hit 300 likes, guys. Thanks so much for supporting the channel today. All the love, the likes, the chat activity, all the new subs. We are going to be shifting gears here in a little short while. It still is from Friday, so we will be covering Elden Ring, talking about larval tears, and giving you guys a little bit of a guide on where they are. And we'll also be reviewing like what I thought about them. Interested in our offer. Black turn and acquire your YouTube channel. We're like, no. These super generic offers that come through, they're like, we really like your YouTube channel. Yeah, really? Someone go buy 50 likes for this video. Lono making Elden Ring guides. How many of those steps are just raging out? Well, there's no steps on there for, you know, sideliners named Abe coming in and saying stupid stuff. So it should be pretty easy, I think, to walk through the guides. It shouldn't be too hard. They're getting some massive mobile spending in that too. Oh, for sure. Eugene must really hate Xbox. He doesn't hate Xbox. He's pointing out the silliness to think that Microsoft spent all that money on Blizzard Activision, and that's what they're gonna do with it. That's what they're gonna do with one of the most lucrative franchises underneath the umbrella. Sounds like an incomplete guide. I've only heard Zubair's name, never looked at it, assumed it was Zubair, just thinking it was a distinction. No. Wait, you can buy likes? I've been giving mine away for free, says Zubair. It does hurt being a longtime PlayStation fan seeing Crash Bandicoot becoming a Microsoft franchise. Oh, who cares, though? I don't care about that kind of stuff. I just don't. I just do not care. It's never been... I don't care about a platform that much. The Abe step is also known as the B step, if I remember correctly. That entire step needs to be yelled. I've never cared about Crash. Yeah, I just... that kind of stuff feels so superfluous. Doesn't feel like it matters that much, you know? Guys, do me a favor. Do me a favor. Give that like button a couple more clicks. Get us to 300 likes. I'm going to take a quick break. I'm going to take a real quick break. And when we get back, we're jumping into Elden Ring conversation about larval tears. And then we even got some Elden Ring gameplay planned for you. Don't forget, there's a Madam stream over on Reforge Radio today for members. If you've got questions for her about any of the topics we covered this week. Then there's a Madam stream tonight on this channel playing the Nintendo Switch sports game. We're going to be drinking and laughing. I'm sure it's going to be hysterical, the two of us playing that game together. And if we get about 30 more members on this channel, she has to play Elden Ring. We need to hit 30 more members before the end of this month. So today's your last day. Membership gets you into the membership, the members only streams on Thursday afternoons and Friday nights. It also gets you into more locations in our Discord, and it also gives you a badge and emotes, and it does support me directly. We almost never run ads on the channel, okay? I'm going to run ads because I'm stepping away, but those memberships are a huge help for us doing this every day. We're a fairly small channel, but we are scrappy, and we stream every day, talk shows Monday through Friday. So make sure you're always checking your subscription feed or my channel on Monday through Friday if you don't see me live during the day, because we do multiple streams a day. Won't be here to schedule. No problem. I can do it. I'll just reuse the last settings and use that as a thumbnail. Thanks, creature. All right, I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere, especially if you're looking forward to From Friday. We had to get a little Call of Duty discussion in beforehand. Okay? I'll be right back. Okay, sorry, chat. My kids were wanting to show me stuff that they're working on, and my daughter must be overhearing conversations. It's like, Papa, are the numbers good? Are the numbers good today? I'm like, oh my goodness. It's like, yes. Yeah, they're good today. We've had a good day. Like, adorable. Okay. Papa, how's the chat rate? Yeah, right? How's the chat rate? Phenomenal. All right, let me get this video for you guys. I'm going to switch it to what's featured on the channel. Oops. We did go back. I'm curious if it affected any of you today. We went back to the style of thumb before we were using, because we think it's more recognizable to the brand. Let's see. And I just like it. I think it's good. I think it's good looking. All right, the next stream is an Elden Ring larval tier stream, talking about where they are, showing you where they are, as well as giving my thoughts on them, why I love them and hate them equally, just like with the quests. All right, there's a link in chat. That is where we are going, just in case redirect does not work, okay? Hey, thanks for clicking on the video. This is going to be another episode of Reforge Gaming News. And in this episode, I wanted to give you an Elden Ring larval tier guide, just kind of talking about where they are. They're super important if you want to do respecking. But I also wanted to give a review of larval tiers inside that guide, mainly because I think I kind of love it and hate it equally. I think similar things about larval tiers and respecking that I think about how they handle the quests in Elden Ring. So if you like these types of discussions and content, make sure and hit subscribe and the bell button. If you haven't been seeing my streams, be sure to check your subscription feed in my channel every day. YouTube has made some changes and it has affected seeing my content. I'm going to end this morning stream. We did talk the early morning